up, everyone? It's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I'm coming at you with my final book haul for 2024. I'm really excited to get into these boxes. Some of these are from publishers and others are from my book box subscriptions that I currently have. But let's go ahead and get started. And once again, this is going to be my final book haul / unboxing for 2024. So let's go. All right, y'all. So for the first box is going to be from Fairy Loot. Once again, this is a book subscription that I'm subscribed to. I have the YA and the adult book. Hopefully I can just get the adult one. That's like my go-to. Because usually I can tell just from how my reading is and everything that I'm stepping away from YA. So I'm hoping eventually I will just have the adult version only, but for now I have the YA and the adult book box. So let's see what's inside of this one. I think this is going to be from November because I went ahead and skipped the one for December, which I know you have a few skips or whatever before they say like there's no more skips, so they just cancel your subscription altogether. So for this first box, her first book, let's see what's in this one. Here's what it looks like. And I think in this box I really was looking forward to just one of them, I think. Let's see. So for this is going to be for November. For the adult fantasy book, the title or the theme was called Love and Vendetta, and here is the picture art of it right here. And then the book is For She Is Wrath. This is by Emily Varga. I'm really liking this cover. So here is the cover itself. This is what it looks like. I have no idea what this book is about. If I take off the dust jacket, it is a reversible dust jacket. So this is the original cover in itself right here. So that might look familiar to you all. And then this is what the book looks like when it's naked without the dust jacket, if it will sort of focus. Here is the spot, here is the sprayed edges. Here we go. Once again, here is the cover, if it focus. Here is the spine. Here is the back. If it'll focus, hopefully. There we go. And there's the front. And then here are the end papers. So it's really pretty and shiny. And then I believe it is signed by the author itself right here. And then we have the author's note that I usually like to read, but sometimes I have a hard time reading their handwriting. I'll try to read this one. So it says, "Dear Fairy Loot reader, when I started writing a retelling of the classic novel, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas, I had no idea it would take me into a world of epic romance, dark djinn magic, fierce girls getting revenge, and one of the biggest adventures of my life. This special edition of For She Is Wrath is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to share it with you. This book is about the power of friendship and love and the cost of revenge, but it is also about the freedom that comes when choosing to forgive and the limits of human justice. I've always believed stories are the most powerful things in the world, and I'm so happy to share this one with you. In the paraphrase words of Dumas, I have always had more dread of a pen than of a sword, though I'm fairly certain I'd be terrified if Dania was coming at me with a sword." And then it goes on to say, "I hope you enjoyed reading Dania's story and are as blown away by this stunning edition of For She Is Wrath as I was. Happy reading." So I'm really looking, just from that description, just from reading the author's note, it really is making me want to read it. I haven't read The Count of Monte Cristo. I have not. Maybe one day, maybe in my future, I'll read it. So for this just to be retelling, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give this a go, and then maybe I'll read the actual version that is inspired from. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. Let's just read the synopsis and we'll find out together. Because once again, I have not read The Count of Monte Cristo, so don't come for me. It's on my to read list, I promise. So for this book, it says, "What if the man you loved was the very person who betrayed you? Dania has been betrayed by her lover and falsely imprisoned for a crime she didn't commit. She's counting down the days until she can exact her revenge. when a fellow prisoner offers a chance at escape and the keys to a dangerous Jinn magic. Armed with a brand new identity and all the power she could want, Danya encounters a plan to bring down those who cheated her and her family. But when the one person standing in her way is the very man who signed her life away, retribution becomes a complicated game of cat and mouse. Because betrayal isn't simple and revenge certainly isn't easy, not when your heart is involved. So yeah, this sounds really good. So yeah, this is going to be the first book, and this is the YA book. So I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, if you've read this book or heard about it, just let me know down below in the comments. So there is that. The next one, this is the adult book, which I was really looking forward to reading. And so the theme for this one is called Fortunes Found. Here is the artwork, which sort of gives you a hint of what the book is. Here is that. And then here is the book itself, The Teller of Small Fortunes. This is by Julie Leong. Here is the book. Here's the edge. Here is the back. If I take the dust jacket off, it's a reversible dust jacket. So here is the other one, which is very pretty, nice and purple. I like that. And then here is the book when it's naked. So here we have it. Here is the back. Here is the sprayed edge. If my camera would focus, it's having a moment. There we go, which is very beautiful. And then for the end papers, here are these. Glistening, look at the clouds. And look at that. Oh, the cherry blossom tree is beautiful. And look at the water. Oh, this is a beautiful addition. I love this so freaking much. Okay, so, and of course, I think it's signed by the author. Well, it looks like it's not, but I'll still take it, right? So for this one, this is a long letter. It says, Dear Fairloot reader, from childhood through adulthood, I've always looked to fantasy books for escapism. And when my father's cancer came back with a vengeance in 2022, they're where I turned once again for comfort. I devoured every cozy, magical, and uplifting fantasy book that I could find, and when I eventually ran out, I decided to finally try to write my own. The Teller of Small Fortunes is that book. Now, when I was very young, I was painfully aware of being different from most of my classmates in suburban New Jersey. So when we eventually moved to Beijing, China, I thought I'd finally find a place where I'd fit in. There in the country of my ancestors, where everyone else would also have a straight black hair, hooded eyes, and tawny skin, and where nobody would blink twice at my eating braised chicken feet for lunch. I was wrong, of course. My Chinese was clumsy and accented. My hoodies, skinny jeans, and Green Day playlist earned me the dubious label of Sexion, a banana yellow on the outside, white on the inside. It turns out that growing up as a Chinese American meant that in either country, I'd be seen as the other side of the hyphenate. Too Chinese for America, too American for China. For years, I carried with me this sense of not belonging, like I was wearing clothes that never quite fit. I wish that I could read more stories about people like me, immigrants and children of immigrants, fiercely staking out their own space in the gap between cultures, being defined by what they are instead of what they are not. So, The Teller of Small Fortunes is a story about the immigrant experience. It's also a cozy fantasy about destiny and choice, magic and forgiveness, and finding a family in unexpected places. It's a story that wears its heart on its sleeve and wraps you in a warm hug as if to say it's all right. You're already who you are meant to be, and you are exactly where you belong. Writing this book brought me joy and comfort during a difficult time. I'm so thrilled it's finally in your hands, and I hope that you'll enjoy joining Tao on a journey full of lonely roads and magical forests, firelit taverns, and freshly baked scones, and one rather violent but lovable cat, which is to say, a cat. Thank you so much for reading this special Fairloot edition of The Teller of Small Fortunes. So I definitely am going to add this to my reads for 2025. This definitely, I tell you, I feel like the letters from the author, it says a lot about the book in itself, and it makes you appreciate the story and want to read it even more. So yeah, I got this, and I'm really excited to read this as well. So there is that. Put this up. The next one is going to be from Waterstones. I think I had ordered this particular edition itself, which I'm really excited to get into. So let's open this next. And like I said, it's from Waterstones. Okay, So this is the second book in the series. I have the first one in the series I got from Fairy Loot, and so I went ahead and got this one from Waterstone. And this is A Monsoon Rising by Thea Guazin. So yeah, I really love the first book, so I was like, let me just get this one. But I wish the camera would stay focused. There we go. Sort of. It's catching my Funko Pop's faces. But here it is. Here is the stenciled edges. Here is the back. And this is what it looks like naked without the dust jacket. So it's very pretty. Here is a map, which I love. And here's a map on the other side as well. So I won't read the synopsis for this one per se because I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to spoil myself. But I am, if you don't know anything about me, or if you're new here, there's one thing that y'all will always know. I am I'm a huge fan when it comes to maps. So if I see a book that has a map in it, best believe I'm going to read it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this sequel. I don't know if it's a duology or a trilogy, but I'm excited to get into A Monsoon Rising. So here is this. The next one, this is going to be from a publisher. This they sent this to me, and this is from Macmillan, and this is like a promotional box, I think, which is very pretty. Like it says this. It says a warrior wills his own destiny. Sorry. So there's that. So as I open it, oh, this is pretty. See, this is what it looks like. So I have, it looks like it comes with like a bracelet, which is really pretty, and it comes with a sticker. So let me see if I can get this out. Okay, so hold on. There we go. So here is the bracelet. It's really pretty. There's that. Like that. And then here is the sticker. Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee, Breath of the Dragon. So here's that. And then here is the book itself, which I'm really excited to read. And thank you, Macmillan, for sending me this beautiful book. Anything by Fonda Lee, I will read. And so here is the book. A Breath of His Dragon. Breath of the Dragon, excuse me. And here it has its sprayed edges. It's red. And then this is what the book looks like. This is giving me like Bruce Lee vibes for some reason. Like this image alone. Like right here. But yeah, this is what it looks like when it's naked without the dust jacket. And so let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this one. Or just a little bit. So it says, a young warrior dreams of proving his worth in the Elite Guardians tournament, fighting for not only himself, but the fate of everything he loves. I think I'm going to be surprised by this one, to be honest. Oh, this is just so beautiful. I love this. Oh, and guess what? It got a map. It has a map. Yep, say less. But once again, anything by Fonda Lee, I'm going to read. And Shannon Lee. Oh, so all right, here we go. So Shannon Lee, as the steward of her father's legacy, Shannon Lee serves as the CEO of the Bruce Lee family companies and the chairperson of the Bruce Lee Foundation. So this is Shannon Lee. I was wondering, because I'm like, this picture looks so much like Bruce Lee. And I was right. So this, oh my God, that's funny. That's funny how I caught that. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have Shannon Lee and we have Fonda Lee, and they wrote this together. Oh, wow. She says she is the author of Be Water, My Friend, The Teaching of Bruce Lee, an in-demand speaker. And she has spoken at TEDx, and Creative Mornings, among others. Shannon is the curator and host of the Bruce Lee podcast, which has more than 4 million downloads, and the executive producer of Max's Warrior series, based on a treatment written by Bruce Lee. More of her personal creative work can be found at leewaymedia.com. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yep. Anything that's with Bruce Lee vibes, I'm here for. And I had no idea Shannon Lee was, yeah, I had no idea. But I'm excited to get into this. So once again, thank you so much, Macmillan, for sending me this beautiful copy. Cannot wait to read it. All right, so there we have that. Next one, we have this package, and this is from Harlequin. So we're gonna read this and see what's inside it. Or we're gonna open it. I said read. We're gonna open it and see what's inside. And so as I took out the package, it is a bag, or it's a tote bag, and it says Amistad Books. But on the reverse, we have this, and that gave me a hint of one of my anticipated reads for 2025. And so the book is inside, and it is this, The Life of Herod the Great by Zora Neale Hurston. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Oh, and then they also gave me this. This is all the books, Your Zora, a reading checklist, which Brie and I had read all her writing in 2023, which was just so fun and amazing. I still have to read Barracoon, and then I'll be caught up, and then I'll read this, and then I have read all of her published works. But yeah, this comes with a nice little checklist of all Zora Neale Hurston's books. So this is awesome. I'm gonna use that as a bookmark. But yes, this is one of my anticipated reads for 2025, y'all. Cannot wait. Just look at this cover. Oh, it says, Why a Life of Herod the Great. This sounds, oh my gosh. A never before published novel from beloved author Zora Neale Hurston that reveals the valorous and visionary life of Herod the Great. I'll just read a little bit. It says, in the 1950s, as a continuation of Moses' Man of the Mountain, Zora Neale Hurston penned a historical novel about one of the most infamous figures in the Bible, Herod the Great. In Hurston's retelling, Herod is not the wicked ruler of the New Testament who is charged with the slaughter of the innocents, but a forerunner of Christ, a beloved king who enriched Jewish culture and brought prosperity and peace to Judea. Say less. I'm here for it. If I take the dust jacket off, it is white as well, and here's the spine. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. I cannot wait. Once again, I tell you, this is one of my anticipated reads of 2025. I'm gonna keep saying it. So I'm really excited to read this, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me this. I cannot wait to read this, and I cannot wait to do my review. So definitely stay tuned for that in January of 2025. All right, and so I have 2 more boxes here. So this next one, I think this is a pre-order. Hopefully this isn't a book that I already own. If not, it's going to be a return. But this is from Barnes and Noble. So let's open it together, see what's inside, if I can open the box correctly. Nope. This is a book that I've been wanting to get my hands on, and I know this has been like the release day was constantly getting pushed back, but I'm just happy and finally glad that it came out into the world. And that is Heavenly Tyrant. This is the second book in the I think it's a series from the first book is Iron Widow. So here is the second one, and it's chunky, but I'm excited, and I love this cover so freaking much. It's just really beautiful. If I take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. Now, I don't want to get into a huge depth into this book because I do want to be surprised. But on the back it says, "They tell me you are vulgar, dangerous, bloodthirsty, self-absorbed, manipulative, and an all-around affront to sensibility. What do you have to say for yourself, Winzushin?" Yes, that's pretty much who I am. Still want to marry me, Your Majesty? So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I've been waiting forever for this book to come out, and I'm glad it's finally out into the world and everyone gets to read it, including myself. So here is the next book. And then finally, I have my box from the Broken Binding, which I'm glad that I'm part of their subscription. Like, I found like this is the godfather of all book off subscriptions in my opinion when it comes to fantasy. There goes fireworks when it comes to fantasy and sci-fi books. But let's go ahead and open this up. I also love the packaging as well, and how they make sure it's bubble wrapped and it's taken care of since it's being transported from the UK. So let's see. All right, so here we go. I'm wrapping. Okay, I'll put this in here. And then there's bubble wrap, and then here's more wrapping. And then here is a bookmark where it says, "When you stare at something too long, you lose sight of other things that are just as important." And on the other side it also says To Green Angel Tower Siege. So, and that goes into, this is the fantasy subscription. So here's that. And then let's unwrap the book. Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn is the title. All right, and this is part of the Greenbone Chair series by Tad Williams. So this is the third book, or they're broken down into like another book. So once again, this is the third book. Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn, to Green Angel Tower. And this cover is beautiful. And then here is the back. And here is the sprayed edge. And then also, here is the book when it is naked. So it's nice, beautifully green and glistening with gilded foiling. And here is the end papers. Right there. This is so freaking beautiful. I cannot wait to start reading this series next year. I was supposed to read the first book this month, but didn't happen. So I'm just going to end up reading all these books next year. Hopefully I can do it all in 1 month. We'll see. These are some chunkers of books though, so I got to keep that in mind. But I'm really excited to get into this one as well. But that is it. These are all the books that I have acquired this last month of 2024. I'm excited to share you all with these amazing and gorgeous books that are out into the world. I believe this book is going to be out in January, so you'll get to see that soon enough. But yeah, I'm gonna do a final little book showing of all the books. And so, whoop, whoop, here we are. These are all my books that I've attained and acquired in this month of December of 2024. And they're all beautiful as well. But once again, I really hope you enjoyed this video and my last book haul 2024. I really hope you have a great day today. It's New Year's Eve, so happy New Year, everyone, and I will catch y'all all in the new year of 2025. But have a great day, everybody. Stay healthy and stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the new year. Bye, everyone.